Hey family and friends, it's your big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline. How's everybody doing this January 4th, 2026? How's it going? So this is the first time I'll be using this app called VTuber. Oh, I got that right. Oh, it's Prism. I'm sorry, Prism. And I don't know how I'm going to read chats. So if you're just joining me and you're saying hello, which I want you to do, make sure that you like the live and that you're saying hello, shout me out in the comments, because for 2026 we're not sitting like flies on the wall, right? We're joining the chat. So make sure you like the chat and that you join the chat. All right, guys, if you're here anyway. And I hope that I'll be able to see your chats, messages as you write them. All right, so I am currently at my parents' home in Florida. Haven't been home for some time. Actually, I rang in the new year in the warm weather. It was the first time I've ever done it before, so it was really fun. It was really interesting. It's been interesting, and today is my husband's birthday. So we talked yesterday about our New Year's resolutions. And for some reason this year, I didn't even make a resolution. I guess because, I don't know, I'm always making resolutions to myself. So what's the sense of making a new one every year? But I did ask my husband what he would like for me to change or to do in 2026. As far as changing, you know what I'm saying, for my resolution. And he said, I would like you to learn how to get dressed faster. And I thought that was really funny because, damn, of all the things he wants from me, he just wants me to hurry up and get dressed. And let me tell y'all, as a girl who wears wigs every single day, I really do struggle with that. And I've struggled with this for as long as I can remember. I lost my hair when I was like 11-ish. So by the time I was 12, I was in a wig. And I remember my dad having to explain to my teacher that the reason why I'm always late is because of my wig. And I remember the teacher saying that really shouldn't affect Jackie's ability to get to class on time, and you shouldn't make excuses for her. I remember that conversation, and I was at the time literally either 12 or 13 years old, which is crazy, right? So honestly, I've never really been able to fix the issue. It's been something that's followed me throughout my whole life. It always takes me super, super long to get ready. It's always like the thorn on my side, the idea of just getting ready in the morning. And it takes so much time. And I want to say it's because of my hair. Because that's the most contentious part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to get dressed in the morning. I pretty much figured that one out, because even that was hard, even getting dressed. But I have minimized my closet enough so that I don't have a whole lot of things distorting my judgment on what I'm supposed to wear each day. I don't really like choosing my outfits at night. I prefer to do it in the morning, depending on how I feel. And that's the same thing with my hair. And so when I was a child and I was late all the time because of my hair loss, and I was, always trying to fuss around with my hair, I literally only had one wig. When I was growing up, I always only had one wig per year. I can't imagine living like that now, and I can only imagine how miserable I was at the time. Indeed, I was miserable when I was a child, but I don't know if that was the reason or anything like that. There was just a whole lot of things going on, a lot of bullying, a lot of teasing, and a lot of getting to know this bald girl who wasn't bald her whole life, I used to have a full head of hair. In fact, my hair was about this long. It was dark brown and an afro, because, I'm black, right? So it was basically big, long hair. My sisters all have long hair like that. So I don't even remember what was the point of me telling you that, but, but there was a reason. There was a reason. Yeah, I wasn't always bald. I definitely once had hair and then one day didn't have hair anymore. So that's been my story. So I had to get to know myself, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to love this new version of myself, which wasn't easy, and it wasn't forced a lot of the time. Like I had to pretend, I had to fake it till I made it. There were times I really just could not even stand looking at myself. So I just wouldn't look at myself, but I would tell myself that that it was fine, that I looked good. You know what I mean? Because if I looked at myself too long, I would find things that were wrong. But then I started wearing makeup. And once you start wearing makeup, you got to look at yourself. You can't not look. You can't put on makeup without putting on makeup. Whatever, without looking in the mirror. Anyway, just the same, my husband asked me to learn how to get dressed faster because he doesn't like it when he says, babe, you want to go get breakfast? And I say, sure. And then I go in the bathroom and I don't come back out for 2 hours. He says that pisses him off. So I get it too. Like, I understand why they're frustrated. By the time that's 2 hours or whatever, hour and a half it takes me to get ready, he's already like starving. He's hangry. It's crazy. Who's that over there? Santi, I can't see that exactly, but Santi Buke, I can't make that out. Santi Tube Castro. How's it going? Santi. Jeffrey says, peace to you. Peace right back at you. Happy New Year, everyone. Isaiah, I think. Hi, Isaiah. Hello. How's it going, y'all? I'm over here talking about my New Year's resolution. I am your big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline, and my New Year's resolution is to learn how to get dressed faster. And also, if you saw the topic of this live, I also want to talk about how I'm wigging in 2026. I said that right, how I'm wigging in 2026, because I think I spent all of 2025 trying to figure out the most cost-effective way to wig. And I think I got that under control, but now I have to consider also, in addition to the most cost-effective way to wig, I have to also consider the most time-efficient way to wig. Grooming. And Noah Kelly, yes. Isaiah says it's good. It's going good. I'm glad to hear that, Isaiah. Noah Keeley says grooming. Yes, this is about grooming. Like, I don't know exactly what you mean by saying grooming, but yeah, grooming takes a whole lot of time. So the reason why I got on today was because I wanted to show you guys this new wig that I had. I intend to wear tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it yet. So I started to take it out, but I was like, oh, wait a second. I should share this with my YouTube family and my TikTok family. Right now, I think I'm only on YouTube. I only have you guys here, but thank you for joining me. So this is the wig. I was on my way to take it out and just style it on my own, but then I remembered you guys. And it's called the Everywhere Outre wig, and the name of it is Every 35. It's 22-inch wavy hair, and there's the photo of it. And of course, I got the blonde one because y'all know I love being blonde. Also, I have this color as well, but my husband told me that he wants me to wear this one. I'm not sure how it's going to come out. I don't know. Not all of these budget-friendly wigs are nice, and unfortunately, since we do a lot of our shopping online now, we can't really try wigs on, so we're basically trying them on after we buy them, which kind of sucks, which sucks a lot, actually. But part of the reason why I struggle so much with my wigs in the morning is now I have multiple, right? So I don't know which one I'm going to wear from day to day, but I have decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my Zara wig, right? I'm always going to continue to buy my Zara wig. I used to buy a new Zara wig each and every month, and then I would buy like a budget-friendly wig, synthetic wig in between, like 5 or 6 times a month just to change up the style. And I never really messed with human hair wigs since I went blonde because I've had issues with that. Like, I noticed that companies have this habit of bleaching their wigs to the point of damage and then selling it to you. So many brands have done that to me that I kind of got away from human hair wigs, even though I do know that human hair wigs are preferred. They always look better when they're right, but when they're not right, they look super bad, like super duper bad. So I got away with it from the human hair wigs, but I think I'm back there. I purchased another one that it's okay. It's okay. I would give it probably a 7 out of 10, and I'll show that to you guys later. But it's not like a 10 out of 10. It's not like a 9 or 8 even. It's literally like, what did that Kevin Samuels say? You can't give it a 7. So if I can't give it a 7, I'm going to give it a 6. So it's okay. It's better than a lot of the other human hair wigs, blonde human hair wigs I purchased at that same price point, because I think I only paid like $250 for the wig versus the $2,500 that I've spent on high quality human hair blonde wigs that I like a lot. But $2,500, honestly, I just feel like it's too much because, I don't know, the wigs don't seem to last long enough to justify the cost. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I've decided I'm going to continue to buy this this brand. This is the Zara wig by John Renault. I wore this wig for years. There was a time it was the only wig that I wore, but last year I started experimenting more. So now I'm going to continue to buy it, just not one every month. Instead, I'll buy one probably every other month. So that's 6 a year. I usually spend about $220 to $250 on these wigs. So my budget is not going to change. My wig budget is going to remain the same at currently $240 per month. What are you guys spending each month on wigs, by the way? I'd be curious to know. What's your sweet spot and what's your comfortable spot? Because your comfortable spot, as far as enjoying your wig life, could be a lot different than your financially comfortable spot. My ultimate comfortable spot would probably be about $300 a month, but I think that's a little bit too much for me. You guys know I'm putting 2 kids through school. I do a lot of traveling, and I like to have a little extra something in my bank account. I don't want to always, be spending all my money on wigs. But I think I'm comfortable at $220 or $240 per month on wigs. So this is a $200 wig. I can get it. They last about 30 wears before they need to be tossed in the trash. Like I said, this is synthetic hair. So after about 30 wears, this is basically what you're seeing here. Right now, I'm at about 25 wears, and this wig is going kind of limp. And also it's become very thin. I don't even know what it looks like in the back, to be honest. I can't see the back of my head, but I don't know what it looks like in the back. I'm guessing it's probably not very full. I know it's full enough to cover the cap, but I don't think it's full enough to look good for much longer. And literally each and every day the wig undergoes some sort of deterioration after you've worn it for hours and hours. So this is about day 25 of this wig. I'm gonna be getting rid of it soon. I think I'm gonna order a new one to replace it probably today. And in the interim, I will continue to wear, but rotate between these budget-friendly wigs. This one, like I said, is not budget-friendly. This one is high-end. It's the Zara wig, in case I didn't say that. The Zara wig by John Renault. It's a very good wig. Like I said, I get 30 good wears out of it. I'm sure you can get more, but I don't feel like I enjoy my wig time after 30 wears with this wig, because it starts to kind of tell on itself, you know what I'm saying? Go limp, start losing hair, start losing body. It just doesn't look as nice, right? Also, the tangling, that kind of thing, which is really annoying. So I'm going to be alternating between this as my safe wig. So when I wake up in the morning, if I need to run out, like today I made my husband breakfast, which I do every day. But I really wanted to have it done early today because it's his birthday. So I wanted to wake up early before him, make the breakfast, run out and get coffee. Because like I said, I'm on vacation right now. So there's not a coffee maker in this house. So I have to run out and get Starbucks every morning, which is expensive. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a coffee maker for this place the next time I come. But anyway, so I'll be able to wake up in the morning, throw this piece on, because I know it's always good. This wig is always good 100% of the time, as long as you don't exceed 30 wears. After 30 wears, you could still wear it, like I said, but you're gonna have to start fussing with it. It's not as easy. The experience is different. It's not as good. It's not as efficient. You know what I'm saying? So what I'll do is I'll wake up in the morning, put this on, go run whatever errand I have to do, and then come back. And if I decide to wear the wig, I can wear it. If I want to change the style, then I'll bust out one of my new budget-friendly wigs, which these budget-friendly synthetic wigs, they literally only last like 6 days, right? Honestly, 6 or 7 days before they start telling on themselves and misbehaving. I have this wig, which I had been wearing all week long. So I came back from my cruise, today's Sunday, right? 1 week ago. And the following day, I pulled this wig out the bag. And I wore it up until yesterday, when I knew. Yesterday, I was actually pushing it because already the wig was starting to tell itself. But this was a really nice wig for the 6 days that I was wearing it. And it's only like a $35 wig, so it's really nice. But as you can see, when they start getting old, they go limp. The hair starts to go limp. It doesn't move as nicely. The hair starts to kind of clump together. Like, you know, hair is not supposed to clump like that. It's supposed to separate. It starts to clump together. This is budget friendly, so that's what it does. And then it starts to reveal itself in the cap. So if you see here, well, nobody's doing that, but like, if I do like an ear tuck with this wig and I do it wrong, you'll be able to see areas of the wig that really you don't want to see. Like y'all know I'm bald under here, so you don't want to be able to see all these little, I'm doing a really bad job at explaining this right now because you can't really see it. But there you go, you can see it right there. You see how it's telling on itself right there? That's what it tends to do after about 5 or 6 wears. I'm sorry, 6 or 7 wears. After that, Okay, so let me go ahead and read these comments. Big Boom says, hey, that's the bestie. What's up, sweetheart? What's this person? Noah Williams came on my live to tell me to shut up. Like, dude, or female, or whatever you are, you're on my live. You don't have to listen. Just log out and shut up yourself. How about that? Okay, so here we are. I'm going to show you the wig that I wore for the past 7 days. The only reason I want to show you is because it's still cute, despite what I just showed you, and it was extra cute before it got old, all right? So I'm going to show you this wig, and then we're going to go into this new wig here, the Outre. Well, we'll get to that later, but let me just take this off and show you guys. Oh, it's stuck. Holy cow. All right. All right. So this is the cap construction of this wig. And this one is the Holly wig by Outre again. Let me make sure I get that right. It's H-A-L-I by Outre. And the color I have, if I move this way, y'all be able to see me. By Outre, H-A-L-I by Outre, O-U-T-R-E. And the color is Sandy Blonde. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And like I said, this is day 7. I'm not wearing this one today. I'm throwing this away actually. I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh no, keep it. Just wear it with a hat or, you know, wear it with a scarf. Y'all, I don't want to. I hate an old ratty wig. And this wig is actually starting to feel old and ratty. Like, the fibers are scratching my skin. I can't run my fingers through it anymore. But I promise you, for the 6 days that I wore it, it was really good, especially on days 1 through 4. And I know that sounds a little crazy to some, you know, why would you buy a wig and keep it for 7 days? But if you're bald like me, you probably understand why. You probably understand why. If not, I'm sure you found a way to wig that's comfortable for you. But really, I hate a wig I can't comb. It makes me feel like an old doll. Like, you know, when you're a kid and you have a toy box and that old doll at the bottom of the toy box, that's what I feel like when I'm wearing it. But the wig is really, really cute. So I just wanted to show you that. Like I said, this is Holly. Let me show you the hairline because the hairline is really good. And the color is Sandy Blonde. The brand is Outre, O-U-T-R-E. See, really good hairline. I love the hairline on this one. I actually wish I would have bought another one. And like I said, this wig was only $35. So the cost per wear was about $6.50 a day, right? So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't think so anyway. If you got to put a price tag on something, you might as well be honest with yourself about it and create a budget, right? But like I said, it is getting old, and in certain, like if I do a bad ear tuck, things will reveal itself that I don't want. And this stuff, by the way, is not obvious until the wig starts getting older and the fibers start clumping together and getting rigid. When it's fresh, it's fantastic. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let's get on with this wig that I'm gonna wear today, hopefully, if it doesn't make me look like a clown. If not, then I guess I'm out $35. I try not to spend more than $35 pre-tax on a budget-friendly synthetic wig because I know they only last 6 or 7 days. So that's how I'm able to justify the spend. You know what I'm saying? I just tell myself that's what I'm gonna spend. I'm not gonna exceed $240 per month. And I'm always going to have hair I'm happy with. And if I'm not happy with it, I'm just throwing it away because I'm not letting wigs stress me out in 2026. Where is my scissor? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I found it. So this is the wig. It is, what does it say? Oh, every 35. It's a 22-inch wavy hair wig. It looks like this. I remember being in the store actually, and this, I like buying wigs in Florida, by the way. Wigs are cheaper in Florida than they are in New York if you have to buy synthetic wigs at a store. I really do like going inside stores. I know the better way to wig is to do it online. It's cheaper. You get a bigger set of options, but you don't get to try on the wig, and that's a problem. To be honest, even when you go to the beauty supply store, if you ask me, you don't get enough time to really get to know a wig, but at least you get to try it on. All right, so this is what it looks like. I have her in color DR4 Blonde Latte Melt. I love her names. As a matter of fact, it just made me thirsty. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on so you guys can see it straight out the bag. It has open wefted cap, but I was sure to check and make sure that you can't see skin underneath if you put your hand, like, they gave it enough permatease to cover up the, what do you call these things? They gave it enough permatease to cover up the tracks. So that's good. I like that. Hold on. You know what? I'm keeping this wig, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the lace. And I know I just put my leg up like that, and I know that was weird, but this is how I cut my legs. So I'm doing it on my knee, y'all. This lace is kind of white. I hope it's fine. What are you guys' New Year's resolution for 2026? I wonder. Does it have anything to do with hair? Like I said, if you're just tuning in, I asked my husband what he thought I should do, what he would like for me to change or do in 2026. And he said his one wish for me was to learn how to get dressed faster in the morning. So that has been my new challenge. This morning, today's his birthday, so this morning I started to implement my plan, which was to keep one wig that's always ready, always reliable, and probably higher end than all the other ones. And that will be my grab in the morning wig. You get like 2 or 3 chances in the daytime to change your wig. You do. Like when you wake up in the morning, you might want to run out, do a jog, maybe walk the dog, go outside and collect the mail, or whatever it is that you do first thing in the morning, right? You might want to go out with one wig. And I think I would recommend a high-end synthetic wig for those moments, just to throw it on so that you're still cute, because some of us do care. Some of us do care. A lot of people I know, they say, I don't care what I wear. I just throw on whatever. I don't even put my wig on. Well, I care. So I do that. And this is it, y'all. This is what the wig looks like fresh out the bag. Oh, I didn't show you the inside cap. So it has, like I said, it has a comb at the nape of the neck, one on each ear tab, and that's it. Just 3 combs. 3 combs, open wefted cap. I like the roots because they're not jet black. I don't like a jet black root at all. But you only get a small amount of parting space right in the center, and I think I'm going to move it over to the side. And that's how I'm going to wear it. So I already saw when I just threw it on my head just now, I noticed that the curls are a little bit too voluminous for me. So I'm going to straighten those out a little bit. We can do that together while we chat. I'm just adjusting the straps right now so that they fit. But yeah, I think I'm wearing this tonight when we go out. we'll see, as long as it doesn't make me look like a clown, because in this moment, in my opinion, I look like a clown. So let me go get my curling iron, but first let me check you guys. Reservations are at 7. So what wig are you wearing to dinner? So Bestie wants to know which wig I'm wearing to dinner, because Bestie is coming with us to dinner. I don't know yet. It depends on how this one comes out. I'm going to play with another one as well. So I'm trying to move real quick, actually. You think this looks nice, Bestie? Really? Just like this? Really? That is so funny, because I think it looks awful. I'm going to go get my curling iron so I can straighten out just a little bit. Okay, so this wig is heat safe, by the way. Most of the budget-friendly wigs are heat safe, which is cool. So this is safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't think I would ever use it that high. And I noticed that with these budget-friendly wigs, if you use the curling iron too high, it starts to look more plasticky, very shiny, and ugh, I hate that. All right, and I wish in 2026 brands could learn how to package a wig with less mess. At least it's paper, right? Anyway, like I said, this is the Everywhere Every 35 wig. She's a 22-inch wavy wig with fruiting. Just drop that. And I'm gonna try to fix her up a little bit, because in my opinion, she looks a little funny. Bestie likes it though, so I appreciate that. What I don't like about it is how flat it is, to be honest. It's a little very flat at the top, and also kind of too dark. But we're gonna try to fluff it out some and maybe give it some layers. I think I might try that too. What y'all think? Hey, Goku. Goku says, hi, it's me, Goku. How's it going, Goku? Thanks for joining. Hey, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right. Okay. So first thing I'm doing is start flattening her out just a little bit so that these waves are not so pronounced. They almost look fake to me. Well, it definitely looks fake to me. Ouch. Sorry. Once I opened this wig, y'all, the whole bathroom seems to just get a mess. I don't like that space at all. It annoys me. Is this okay? It's getting there. When we were looking for a house, we were house shopping, and I remember going to this one house, and when I got to the house, this girl had whoever owned the house had taken all the debris off the floor and put it on the bed, and there were like 6 empty wig boxes. And I so identified with it. I was like, oh, this must be my house. But I really hate all the waste that comes with the packaging. It's so annoying. I mean, I get it. If they don't do it, then the style doesn't last, but ugh, one of them things that I can't stand. All right, so I got it. It's a little bit too hot. Like, generally speaking, I don't like for my curling iron, when I'm working with any synthetic fiber, even if it is heat safe, I don't like it to ever, I'm turning it off. I don't like it to ever, I can't turn it off. I gotta unplug it. I don't like it to ever get to the point where the plate is hotter than I can touch. If I can't just go like this real fast without singeing my fingertips off, then I don't want to use it on the wig because it's going to damage it. Ooh, I might have to go hotter than that because these curls are not leaving. Oh, they did a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. If I was home and I had all my supplies, I would use steam to do this, but this seems to be working really well. Let me plug it back in. Listen, guys, make sure that you like the chat. If you're there, I would love to hear from you in 2026. We're not sitting by idly. We're joining the chat. So please join the chat. Make sure you like the live. Say hello. Join me to make this conversation a little bit more fun for both of us. All of us. I can't get this thing to work. Okay, there it is. All right, let me move fast. Because like I said, so when I'm wigging 2026, the idea, I think of prioritizing efficiency, time efficiency over money. But within reason, because my monthly budget for wigs will remain the same as it was in 2025 at $240 per month. Not to exceed that. If I can go lower, that'd be great, but I am not allowed to go higher. So that means if I decide I want to buy another high-end human hair wig, I will have to fit that into the annual budget, which is 240 times 12, whatever that is. No, I don't want to straighten it, Shelby. I'm not trying to straighten it. I just want to loosen out the waves. So this side I haven't done yet. So basically I just want to relax the waves because they're a little bit too voluminous. I still want the waves though. Shelby says that I was talking to Shelby H4567 who says, that ain't straightening, hun. Yeah, well, that's not what I was trying to do. Just want to relax the curls. Bestie says, I'm hungry. So you want to go early? You want to go to dinner early? Bestie's coming with us to celebrate my husband's birthday tonight. Do I want this hotter? No, I don't want it hotter. This wig is really nice. I love the fact that I don't smell a bunch of chemicals on it. I know y'all heard back in 2025 about the toxins that were found in synthetic hair wigs. I'm aware that there is some sort of health risk with these items. But I mean, I'm a bald girl, so I'm going to continue to wear the wigs. But I will not be purchasing from, I think it's Motown Tress. Oh yeah, Motown Tress. They sell these wigs that are so fragrant. Like it smells like, honestly, it smells dangerous. So if I'm smelling the wig and it smells like that, I'm not messing with it anymore. Yeah, I'm going to try to do something with this part to make it look less party, because I don't like that. But yeah, this wig has no scent whatsoever, so I appreciate that. Either they are removing chemicals from it or they're doing a better job at masking the chemicals. Either way, I smell nothing. Okay, so yeah, already I can tell that this wig needs layers, for me anyway. I am a soft natural, that's my body type, which means I really can't pull off super unilength hair. It has to have some sort of layer in it, otherwise it's gonna make me look drabby, which I see already is happening. It's not lifting me, it's pulling me down. So I'm gonna give myself some layers. The back, I didn't do the back at all. Did I just scare one of y'all? I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I just be yanking my wig off and expecting people to understand it. Yeah, I have alopecia universalis. I'm Action Jacqueline, your big bald-headed sister. And yes, I am styling my hair on my knee. All right. If I want it straighter later, I'll do it, but for now, I'm gonna leave it like this because I might end up wanting those curls. All right, so I'm gonna need my glasses for this because I can't see. I'm moving all the rugs away from me so no hair gets caught on the rugs. I'll just be able to sweep this hair up real easily. I know what I just said. I know I just said I wouldn't do it anymore, but I'm doing it. Just a little bit. All right, so what I'm gonna use, I'm using a regular pair of hair cutting scissors as well as thinning shears. Thinning shears, in case you don't know, they cut like every 4th or 5th strand of hair, so it's a little bit more forgiving, and it's great for thinning hair out and giving hair that nice, rather than that sharp cut, it gives it kind of like a, kind of blurred so it looks a little better. If there's error, it's not as highlighted. You understand, right? Okay, so I'm starting now. What shall I do? Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut it. Hang on, let me brush it all to the front. I think I'm gonna cut it. Definitely cut it to about boob, like nipple length. So we'll start there. Okay, so that's the length we're starting with. Then I'm gonna give it one more layer, maybe two. So I'm here in Florida and I love it here. Honestly, if my whole life wasn't back home in New York, I would stay forever. I just love it here. I don't know if it's the novelty of the whole thing, because I've heard people say, you know, Florida sucks and oh, I hate Florida. A lot of Floridians say that, but then a lot of people love it. So I think I belong to the group of people who love it. I can't find anything wrong with it. The traffic is pretty bad here in Orlando, I'll say that. But I'm coming from New York, a place where I've actually given up driving for the most part. I only drive on Long Island when I'm in New York. I don't even drive in New York City. If I can avoid New York City, I avoid it like the plague. There's way too many tickets, but you know, I just love it here. The shopping's been great. I did some fantastic thrifting here. Oh my God, the thrift situation here is so good. As a matter of fact, I just bought this yesterday, this Juicy Couture vintage bracelet. Y'all remember these when they were in style? So cute. I love it. And it was $2 at the Salvation Army, so I love it. And I love enjoying my stuff. I only get things that I know I can enjoy right away. You know how people buy things and they're like, oh, this is gonna be cute when I wear it over the summer. Man, I don't care. I'm wearing it today. I might wear it this afternoon. I might buy it today and wear it tonight. Like, I don't save anything. I just enjoy my stuff. All right, so my next layer is gonna be about here. Can't see. Okay, so that was layer. Okay, it gave me the volume I needed, which is good, but I think I went a little too short on that, which means I might shorten the rest a little bit. Or did I? Hang on, let me see. So I love cutting my budget-friendly synthetic wigs because, like I said, I only spent $35 on it. So, I mean, I never mess up so badly that I can't wear it. I might mess up enough so that I don't want to wear it, but I can still wear it. You know, it's not my favorite wig, but I'm still wearing it. I feel like this second layer, the layer that I cut may be a little short, but I'll try to work with it. And right now, by the way, I'm using my thinning shears because, like I said, they forgive when your regular scissors won't. They forgive mistakes. Should I go shorter? I wonder if I should go shorter, but let me see what I can do with this. Oh, I really don't like the hairline. That's not my favorite hairline, to be honest. I typically don't buy wigs that don't offer more parting space than this, but I don't remember what was the reason why I decided to change my mind on this one. I think I might have been rushed. That might have been it. They were offering like buy one, get one half off on wigs, which is something they never do in New York. That's another reason. Shopping for wigs in Florida is kind of fun because you don't spend as much. Honestly, honestly, like one trip to the beauty supply store to buy 2 wigs in New York is probably going to run me about $120. Honestly, I'll get like 2 wigs and maybe a lipstick or something, and that's going to be like $120. Here, I bought 4 wigs for $120. So, but anyway, I was so like surprised when the lady was like, "Oh yeah, it's buy one get one half off," that I just felt obligated to hurry up and buy another wig, even though I didn't want one. So I think that's why I chose this one. But honestly, I don't think I would have bought this because I really don't like the hairline, honestly. I'm not happy with it. I might not even wear it. We'll see. We shall see. What am I gonna do with this? What can you do with it? That's the question. I think I'm going to just try to fluff out the front enough so that the parting space is not the focal point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see. But I will say, and I do remember playing with this wig in the store, and I was really impressed with the texture. The texture was really nice. And combing through it, I don't feel any tangles. It's nice and smooth. I do like that. But about this hairline right here, that's my issue. What would we do? What would we do? What would we do? What would y'all do? Max Sanchez says, am I gay? Why do you ask that, Max Sanchez? That's such a random question to ask someone. I'm not going to answer until you tell me why you want to know. How about that? There you go. I had to charge. My phone is going dead. Oh my God, and there's a huge mess underneath me. Let me get some of this up. All right, let's put this glasses back on so I can see. All right, let me straighten this weird baby hair. Like, what is that, y'all? What is that weird baby hair? All right. So, I straightened it, but I still wanted to have texture, and I'll show you guys how to get the texture shortly. I wanted texture, but not that wave, because the wave to me just looked fake. Again, I'm with my thinning shears. Okay, so to get the texture back, I'm going to just pull the strands, take as few strands as possible into between my two fingers and squeeze them with my fingernails, and you're gonna see how they just get curly. Did you see that? I had to do a few more so you can see. There's a lot of light in here. Did y'all see that? This hair is really good, but I really don't like this hairline. We're gonna try to work it out because I spent $35 on it, so I'm gonna wear it. But I'm not happy with the hairline very much. Would y'all wear this? Let me know in the comments. Because of this hairline, I get the feeling I'm gonna get even less wear out of it. Not even like my 4 or 5 days, but we'll see. I will keep you posted. All right, let me finish cutting. Okay, so you saw I gave it some layers. It now has 3 layers. 2 in the back. I'm sorry, 1 in the back, 2 in the front. I am not liking this hairline at all. I don't think I'm gonna wear this, y'all. Would y'all wear it? I don't think I'm gonna wear it. Let me see. This is what I call the wig tax. You try different styles, they don't work out. But once you mess with it enough, you can't even return it. That's the wig tax. So this wig tax for the month of January is $35. We'll see. If I wear it for one time, then at least I get 1 day's wear out of it. We'll see. Okay, you get a little bit more parting space in the front that we could work with. A little bit more lace. They're so stingy with the lace. All right. What can I do? What would y'all do? What would y'all do here? Well, I'm gonna cut it. I don't know what y'all would do, but I'm gonna cut more. Are we gonna call this baby or a bang? I think I'm gonna call it a wispy bang. I'm gonna cut in a wispy bang because I need to mask that hard hairline, which I hate. Hate the hairline. Why did I buy this? The wig tax is high in 2026, I see. Hang on. I'm doing it, y'all. To right here. We'll see. Maybe shorter. Yeah, maybe shorter. Okay, that's better. Let me give it a little curl. That's better. What y'all think? I can't see that. Jilly says, cut it in a bob. Cut it in a bob. Okay. I hear you. I was thinking about doing that too. I actually have a human hair bob with the same color as this wig, that if I cut it, it would actually look like the same wig. But you know how you want to get the wig and wear it a certain length and try to enjoy it at a certain length and then later cut it? I think that's what I want to do. But like I said, in case you're just joining me, it is my husband's birthday, so I do want to look nice for his birthday. I don't want him to feel like he got a scraggly bitch for a wife. I want him to feel like he got that lush lady, not a scraggly hoe. And I do have better wigs, but again, they're just going to need work. Hold on, y'all. My nose is running. And my floor is getting too dirty. Hold on. I'm going to try to enjoy it long. Not like this. I'm going to do something. I'm not sure what, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to go with something in the air. What does that mean? What you talking about, Bestie? Bestie says she's going to go with something in the air. What does that mean? What does that mean, Bestie? Lucky for me, or I got to do a shake, 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 and my hair is done. Man, my best friend went ahead and got dreads, and they look so good on her. They look so good. And the kids, their dreads are looking real good too. Her baby's got dreads. Everybody's hair looks so good in their dreads. Her whole family's all dreaded out. And everybody has beautiful hair. Okay, so I feel like that softened the hairline. So let me flatten, add some water here, so that this lays a little bit better for now. I like to be able to see the hair, especially when I'm cutting it. Iman Rafiq says, can you say hi Falak and Waris? I just did. Hi Falak and Waris. Hope you guys are doing well in 2026. I hope you plan on having a wonderful year. All right, we'll figure the rest out. So synthetic hair curls best when it's wet. So you see the curl just popped in there, right? Just so y'all know that. So if you want to curl your synthetic hair, just give it a nice saturation. Remember when we were kids, this is how we did our bangs. Just like this. All right, so that's looking a little bit better. I'll fuss with that again later. For now, let's do something about this. Oh, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically thinning out the hair by clipping with my thinning shears at the very root. And I'm going over it with a flat iron just to relax the curls to a comfortable position. I need my hair wrap to tie that down, which I don't have here, so we'll deal with that later. All right, so I'm gonna cut it again. I'm cutting again, Jill. I'm cutting again. I really want to enjoy it long. More and more I'm seeing it's gonna have to end up in some sort of a bob. We'll see. You know what, before I do that, let me straighten it some more. Maybe that's what I want. And I'm going over it with a flat iron that's on really, really cool, y'all. They say that these wigs can take temperatures up to 400, but in my experience, and I have a lot of experience, y'all, I've been wearing wigs for over 35 years, doing so just makes the wig look like plastic. Kind of melts it a little bit. So if you're wondering why the front looks like that, it's a little wet, so when it dries, it'll look different. Honestly, though, I just don't like how dark the roots are, but we're gonna keep working it. Like I said, I spent $35 for this wig, so I'm gonna make it work. And in case you're wondering which wig it is, what did I do with the little card? Here it is. It's this one here. And my big issue, the thing I hate about it most, is this hairline. The hairline sucks. Let me take this off. Just do something with it real quick. What I'm doing here is I'm basically just flattening out the bang because I had to cut bangs into it so the bangs are not positioned in place, so the heat's gonna help it. I had to add bangs because the hairline is kind of terrible on this wig, y'all. If you ask me, I don't know, maybe you guys can make it work. I guess if I had some natural hair to blend, it would be great, but I have what I have, right? Which is this. So we gotta work it differently. All right, so it's laying a little flatter now. Do it again. My husband's outside thoroughly enjoying his birthday. Doing exactly what he wants to do, which is watch the game. He has been so mad with sports lately. His teams just are not winning, pissing him off. I hear him cursing at the TV right now. Who's that? Latanya. Hey, Latanya, what's up, baby? That's my goddaughter, y'all. Thank you for joining. And this is a pair of thinning shears, for those of y'all just joining me. I'm just trying to make this $35 wig work. Because yes, I know it's just $35, it's a cheap wig, blah, blah, blah. But it's $35 and I'm gonna wear it, I hope. Because I'm not one for torturing myself either. So if it looks too bad, I'm just not wearing it. But we're gonna try, give it a fair chance, right y'all? Turn this around. Okay, so the issue with moving the part by spinning the wig is that there's some sort of ear tab. It's not a real ear tab, but like moving it made it very uncomfortable. I'm gonna move it anyway. All right, hold on. The ageless one says, it's Ali from Canada. Hey, Ali. Thanks for joining. Latanya said, you look good. Thank you. Thank you, baby girl. My back is better. I was at Latanya's house for New Year's Eve, and I couldn't walk because I hurt my back. I just basically couldn't walk. So yes, thank you for noticing that I'm better, Latanya. So here's a fun fact that I wasn't aware of. Florida in January is cold as hell on some days. Today it's like 70 degrees, but on New Year's Eve it was 34 degrees. It was so cold I could have cried because we were outside blowing off fireworks and it was just so cold, and I don't tolerate the cold well at all. So I hated that. I really hated that. But it's better now. My daughter just sent me the most interesting text. I want to read it to you, but I don't want to make her mad. So I'm not going to read it to you, but that's why I just got quiet. Carl, did you see that text that just came in? Carl, did you see the text that just came in?
Okay. No.
Check it out. I'm really excited about that text. Big Boom says, is there a reason you don't wear dark wigs? I feel like they just don't make me look young anymore. Honestly, I feel like I just look better in blonde now that I'm older. I used to really, really love the dark hair, but as I got older and I got more freckles, I became more muted in my own natural coloring. Like I used to have like a very, very bright skin without any freckles. I do have makeup on now, so it's hard for you guys to see it, but I have freckles now, and somehow that made me look more muted. So I can't wear like that stark black, and I don't love the color brown. So I would rather go blonde than brown. So that's my answer. I just lost my glasses. What did I just do? Thank you, Titi. Thank you, Bestie, for asking. But I want to get, like, just for old time's sakes, I want to get another dark hair wig. But I just don't want to spend the money for it. I want it to not cost a lot of money and still be cute. So, because if I'm going to try it, I'm going to give it a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut in some more. I do need my glasses, though, because I can't see. I'm feeling very Mariah Carey-esque in the moment. Okay, I'm still cutting bangs. Latanya said that was the coldest it's been in Florida. Latanya had to run to the house and get me a robe to put over my coat. Thank God she was there to give me that robe, though, because I could have made it. I could have made it without it. So thank you again, Latanya. And Big Boom says, I understand. Thank you, Big Boom, for understanding. All right, what are we going to do about this front, y'all? I hate the front of this wig. All right. Hi, Janelle. My other goddaughter is on. Hi, Janelle, sweetheart. We were just talking about your beautiful dreadlocks. They're so beautiful, your dreads. The whole family, all you guys have great hair. So yeah, she had her tips dyed red, and they look really pretty on her. Who's that down there? Ugh. Hi, baby. Is that you, Malia? Malia, are you on your mom's account? She says, hi, Jackie, but we already said hi to Liz Honey, so that must be Janelle. Malia, sorry. You guys, I'm trying to work out this wig that I bought. I don't want to let it go straight to the trash, so I'm trying to figure out how to wear it. I don't like it, but I'm gonna try. We're gonna try. I think I'm gonna make it a little shorter, a little bit shorter. I hate how black the roots are. It's like looking so weird. But we gonna work it. For those of you who are just joining me, I bought this really bad wig and I'm trying to make it work. Before you jump on me, you might not think it's a bad wig. This is the wig, y'all. It's the Everywhere 35 wig, which I feel like would be really good if I had some natural hair to blend to the front, but I have no hair, as you can see in my picture down there. So I have to like find crafty ways of making things work that don't include using my natural hair, because I don't have any. So I cut in some bangs, and now I'm just trying to train them to behave like they got some sense. And that's where I'm at right now. I would love to wear it tonight. I would love to wear it because I feel like if I don't wear it tonight, like I'm never gonna wear it. I'm just gonna let it go in the trash, honestly. But I want to wear it because I don't want to waste my little bit of money, because this wig was only like $35. Nonetheless, I would rather wear it than not. So we're gonna try to make it work. I'm increasing my temperature on my curling iron because I've decided the curls might be a little bit too much. So when I first got it, the curls looked more like this. They were extremely voluminous, almost like what you see in the back, because I don't think I did a good job straightening the back. I don't want to straighten it out completely. I want to keep some of those some of those curls, but not that much. Okay, so I think it's coming along. Would you guys wear this wig? Let me know in the comments, and make sure that you like the live. Are you liking the live? Please do so. Please do so. I have a lot of interesting things I want to talk about later on in the month. We still have to do the Ball Girl news. There's a lot to catch up with. We're going to do like a 2025 catch up with the Ball Girl news. So that'll be fun. But you have to be subscribed. So make sure that you're subscribed and that you like the live and that you tell your friends that your big bald-headed sister has a lot of ball girl stuff to talk about. And if you're a ball girl, you might be looking for somebody who likes to talk ball girl stuff. So that's your girl. Sorry, thirsty. I think it's looking a little better. What do you guys think? In the comments, let me know. Anyone who's there from the beginning, let me know if you feel like it's wearable or if it looks any better than it did when we started. Or if it looks worse. Does it look worse when we started? I will say this. I will never buy this wig again. This is not one I will repeat. Even if it comes out well, I don't think I will because it's taking too much effort to try to get it to look real. Okay, I don't hate it now. What y'all think? Let me know. This would be much easier if I had like the face for bangs, which I don't. I don't look in bangs at all. So when I do have to cut in bangs, which like I said, I don't really like to have to do that. I try to get them to look as wispy and thin as possible. So they almost behave not like bangs. Do you know what I'm saying? But they act as bangs in that they cover the forehead. And again, this is thinning shears, so don't do this with regular scissors, y'all. And make sure you keep your vacuum and your broom nearby because the mess on the floor beneath me is... And you know, like you don't want to track it around the house. So like I'm stuck in this bathroom. I can't go back in there. I'm not going in there. Not until I clean this floor. So guys, if you're joining, make sure that you like the live. Make sure that you're subscribed. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody does well in 2026. Health-wise, financial-wise. I hope the year treats you great. And I pray that we all be well. Let me get this here. Y'all. Look a mess. Sorry, y'all. So if you... Sorry. That was weird. I know. I'm about to style my hair on my head. I'm on my knee. Sorry. If you're just joining me, my husband had asked me as a New Year's resolution to learn how to get dressed faster. So we talked about that earlier on. A lot of the reason why I'm always late is because of my hair. That might seem like an excuse to some because you might say, well, why don't you just do your hair at night? I don't know. I've never experienced having hair that I didn't have to do the second I put it on my head. Maybe y'all have that figured out. But me, whenever I put on a wig, I have to basically fuss with it for at least 15 minutes. Like, I don't know if there's any such thing as just throw it on and leave. I don't know what that means. I don't even get that. Like, throw it on and leave. What? Never. But I've decided that I'm going to spend more time in the evenings styling my hair. So that's what I'm doing right now. I bought this $35 wig. I actually think it was 30. And I actually wish I didn't buy it because I would usually never buy a wig that has this little parting space, but since I have it, I'm gonna try to make it work. You know, when you're sitting in the hair salon or the wig store, when you're sitting in the wig store and you want to buy a wig, I think a lot of your must-haves go out the window when you realize that your must-haves are just not available. And I think that's what was happening when I was at the wig store buying this wig. In fact, that is what, now that I remember, I was going to be traveling the next day and the wigs that I ordered didn't come in the mail. So I had to rush and buy wigs. And that's why I ended up buying this wig. And I remember. So I had to rush and buy some wigs. And this is one of them. So yeah, the wig I ordered came like a week late, which really pissed me off, but whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. So yeah, this wig, I didn't like it so much because I hated the hairline. So I'm here trying to fix the hairline, like do something with it to make it work. So that maybe, look at this, look at that mess. Isn't that disgusting? That's just awful. I need to get another flat iron. Okay, I need to get a flat iron and flatten this down so that y'all can see that. So I'm gonna go get that. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to use this and just flatten out the top with it so that this is not so obvious. See, this is the problem with these wigs, y'all. They be trying to make you look like a whole fool. A whole fool and nothing but a fool. But I guess that's why you need time. You need time with these wigs to work them out. But yeah, I get a feeling I'm only going to probably get like 4, maybe 3 or 4 wears out of this wig because I don't like it enough to bother with it. You know what I mean? Fortunately, it was only $35, so at least if I get even 3 days out of it, what's that? Was that like $12 a day? That's my cost per wear. It's not ideal, but it's better than stressing myself and wearing some wig that makes me feel awful, right? So yeah, my husband asked me to learn how to get dressed faster because honestly, like I said, I have been dealing with that issue of taking literally almost 2 hours each day, almost 2 hours to get myself ready. And my hair is always the thing that takes the longest. So I have been trying to find better ways to wig. This one I don't count. This wig I don't count. Because like I said, I bought it in a frenzy only because the wig that I ordered did not come in time. I literally ordered it probably 2.5 weeks in advance and it never made it. So I ended up going on vacation without my favorite wigs and they're all sitting at home waiting for me, but they're in a different state. So I'm kind of stuck here. I need my glasses. I can't see a thing. Yeah, I will never buy this wig again. Even if it works out, even if I like it when I'm done, which I don't think I will, I'm still not gonna buy it again. It's just too much effort, too much. The idea in 2026 is to have hair that requires little effort, and my budget is $240 a month, no matter how I swing it. If it's just one wig, $240. If it's 5 wigs, $240. That's it. I hope to never be in a situation again where I have to make such a rash decision on a wig, but this is not the first time it's happened, and I'm sure it'll happen again. Oh, this is too hot. My curling iron is too warm. So can y'all still see it? All right, now I'm gonna go over it. Oh, I didn't even turn the curling iron on. Silly, silly. How's it looking, y'all? Would you wear it yet? Is it good enough to wear? Or do I just not need to wear it at all? Just quit. Just give up, Jackie. You can't wear that wig. Is it like that yet? We'll see. I have like 3 different irons in front of me, so they're all tangled into each other. Why y'all so quiet in the chats? Join me. Come on. This is a community conversation. If I just wanted to talk to myself, I would just pre-record a video. Join in the conversation, y'all. I want to talk to my ball girls, my wig girls. And yes, I know not all wig girls are ball girls, so. But y'all understand the struggle. If you wear wigs often, then you understand the struggle. Put it like that. I want to hear how y'all are wigging, what your budget is, your monthly or annual budget is for wigs. Mine is $240 per month. What is that per year? Alexa, what's 240 times 12? Okay, so my annual budget is $2,880 per year. I could use that and just get 2 really good high quality wigs, or I could do what I've been doing, which is buying 1 high-end wig per month. I'm sorry, every other month, high-end synthetic wig. We'll get into the whys of that later for those of you who don't already know, because I've said it about 3,000 times. But I could do that or get the human hair wig. But the human hair wig, to be honest, I haven't found the one that I want yet, and I don't want to drop that coin, you know what I mean, until like I know that I'm getting a quality piece. The one that I have is decent, but it requires so much daily maintenance. Like every time I put it on, it has to be like styled hard. It's just like a lot. It's because again, the bleached hair is damaged and it doesn't behave the way you want your hair to behave. So it's just kind of stuck. Fussing with it every morning. And in fact, that wig is to the point where I have to give it deep conditioning treatments because it's damaged. It's not even that damaged, like when you compare it to other human hair wigs, it's not that damaged. But I have to give it still deep conditioning treatments because it just wouldn't behave if I don't. It just wouldn't. If you're subscribed, then you'll be able to see that wig when I wear it again. I do like the wig, but like I said, this requires a lot of daily maintenance. A good synthetic wig, you style it one time and you can fuss with it for about 10 minutes in the morning, and that's all you need to do, really. So I would like to bring this wig to that point where I could fuss with it, just get it good enough and wear it for maybe 2 or 3 days. If I liked it more, I would try to squeeze a full week out of it, but I kind of hate it. I kind of hate this wig, y'all. Kind of hate it. Rosie U5N says, "You're so pretty." Thank you, Rosie. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Let's hear it for giving people compliments and being kind in 2026. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Rosie, for starting it off. Thank you. All right, I'm going to cut it again. Should I cut it or should I leave it long? Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me because the scissors in my hand. I want to cut. I feel this need to cut. All right, you know what? I'm just going to straighten. I'm going to continue to straighten. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm gonna wet the front. I'm gonna wet the front and try to give the bangs a little bit more body with a little curl. Just a little bit. So if you're just joining, I'm trying to make work a $35 wig that I really don't like very much. I've had $35 wigs that I love. This is not one of them. But I'm trying to make it work. The reason I hate it is because there's not enough parting space. We'll get into the why I bought it later, but I did. And I already cut into it, so it can't be returned, which is my habit. I try to make everything work. So even if unless I get the wig and it's like falling apart and it stinks or something like that, or it's shedding like crazy, I won't return it. I'll try to make it work. And so maybe that's going to be my resolution. I will stop trying to make wigs work. Instead, just return it. How do y'all handle that? What do you do when you get a new wig? Because I've never really met the kind of wig that doesn't require some work. So I always expect to do some work. And I think that's why I'm so quick to grab the scissor, even though I probably should return it, because I'm just so accustomed to doing work to a wig. You know what I'm saying? All right. You can still see that little thing there, which I hate so much. Why would anybody design a wig in such a fashion? Jeez, them. Damn them! This curling iron is barely on. What's going on with it? I know I turned it on. There it is. All right. So I'm training the hair forward to cover up that weird piece of stitching. Is that better? Get it here some more. That is so bad. Damn this wig. All right, wait. I mean, I get you have to be like up on it to see it, but sometimes you be up on people. I think about that stuff. Do y'all think about that kind of stuff? Like when you go to the hair, let's say you're at the mall, right? And you see some jewelry in a case on a counter. And then the lady's like, oh, which one of these would you like to see? So you say, oh, I'd like to see that one. Then you're looking down. I always imagine people are staring at my head and I know I'm right. Like, because I stare at people's head. And I could stare at people's head probably more than others because I don't have hair and I'm always like studying hair to see how it's supposed to look. But I think other people do it too. I know they do it because they tell me. They literally tell me. So yeah, I know other people do it, not just me. The cleanup on this wig. You okay?
Yes.
Sorry. The cleanup on this wig. What do you call this? What am I doing right now? Customization is crazy. Okay, I think I'm just about done. But before I go, can somebody tell me if I should cut a little bit more or if I should keep the length? Or should I fuss around with the front more? Which is what I'm gonna do anyway, regardless if I stay here or not. I'm still gonna fuss around with the front. Okay, that works. See, a little fussing ain't never hurt nobody, but it takes time. This is the stuff I do that slows me down, is I fuss with my hair for, I could go on. I could sit here and fuss with this wig for an hour, easy. After I'm done, like after I sign out, I'll still be fussing with this wig. And that's what my husband is talking about, because I won't leave until it's perfect. Like I'm not going out with my hair looking crazy. I'm just not doing that to myself. So we got to figure out how I'm not going to be doing that for 2026, because I know it's problematic. It makes me late for everything. I'm late all the time for that reason. And I want to be better than that. I want to be better. I don't want to be the one who's always late. And I want my hair to look cute regardless of not being late. Notice that if I don't take the time, I'm never pleased with my look. Like this morning, I ran out and I did my eyebrows. I didn't even remember. See that? I didn't even blend my brows properly. Like, I was trying to be fast. I was trying to do the thing that I resolved to do on January 1st. Be fast. So I quickly drew on my brows. Didn't even do it right. Ran out the house. Didn't notice how bad my eyebrows looked until I glanced into my rearview mirror.